What's going on, guys? So today we are going to be playing some State of Decay. This is one of my absolute favorite games in the entire world, made by a great group over at Undead Labs, but we're going to go ahead and play a little bit today. I'm not really sure where I want to go. I think I'm going to go Lifeline. It's been a while since I've played Lifeline. I played it quite a bit on the Xbox. Definitely want to get some videos out for State of Decay just because of the Year 1 Survival Edition, which is coming out in 2 months. So we are going to go ahead and get started here.
Greyhound 1 to Doghouse. We've got over a dozen hostiles here. We need orders. Doghouse!
Your ROE is kill all hostiles. Do not think, just stay alive.
I'll get right on that.
So yeah, we're not doing too. I'm not doing too hot right now. Just because of my aim, I'm not. It's not that I suck at aiming.
Yeah.
I'm just. I never use.
You realize these were people, right?
I never use guns.
Greyhound 1 to Doghouse.
And so
we're still here.
it's kind of nice.
Medevac's ready to go, but right now, Greyhound 2 is busy fucking up my LZ.
State of Decay,
the
either breakdown or the regular version, you never use guns, so it's kind of nice that in this I actually can. It's encouraged in Lifeline to use guns. Typically I would take that ramp, but not today. Not today.
How you doing, Kilo?
I'm really excited for the Year 1 Survival Edition. I will probably be picking it up for Steam just because of all the extra stuff that it comes with. That right there is therapy. Oh, wow. Already lost my doors. So, might go ahead and swap out for another truck.
Well, if you see one, you let me know.
Gotta wait for this guy. Well, was going to wait for this guy to go ahead and get in the damn truck, but he was perfectly content to just sit there and let himself get eaten. But yes, this is one of my favorite games. If you're on the fence about this game, by all means buy it. You can almost always find it on sale somehow. They'll put it up on like the Xbox Ultimate sale. It's available right now for that. For I believe $5.
LZ, but we're not landing a helo on those Zeds.
I personally got it on Steam for I believe $10, and it's a game that it pays for itself. DLC is really cheap. I believe for both DLCs, it's a total of $13. And then the game itself is $20, so for about $35 full price, you're getting a game that I've spent probably, I don't know, between 150 and 200 hours on in the last almost 2 years. So it is well worth the money if you're concerned about it not being economical for you to get it. It most definitely is.
Greyhound 2. I thought we lost
So
you.
the basic story behind Lifeline is that you play as a group of soldiers, like right before the original State of Decay begins, in a new city. You're trying to extract important people, make sure that your base is still set up, rescue civilians, so on and so forth.
I show you're at the LZ. Finally, I got a helo en route. Get on the road and pick up that high-value asset before we have to go wheels up.
Roger, you have our position. Tell the bird to land inside the fence and get the doctor on board.
Roger that. Maybe one thing will go right today. Doghouse out.
So what you just saw was the base building aspect, which is, it is just so incredible of an aspect for this game, because I love killing zombies just like the next person, but that right there really makes it feel real to me. The fact that I'm sitting here and I'm doing my best to to build someplace that's worth living in. And so it makes it feel just like a much more realistic zombie survival to me because of the base building. I mean, and
That used to be a helicopter? I've seen
me and my
worse.
friend Scott, we both play the game differently because of that. So we have a site here that I can actually
I want an outpost in
put
here
an outpost
yesterday,
here.
people.
What we have here is an armored Zed. So they are essentially immune to bullets, which makes things really dangerous, especially if you're, using a lot of guns.
Greyhound 1 to Doghouse. We're at the objective. The helo is a wreck. No visual on the asset. I want headshots on all tangos, standing or otherwise. Confirm that our asset isn't one of them.
Now this game can be very, very unforgiving. This game
I
can.
can still hear something.
Oh, and we still got Zeds out here. There is permadeath in this game. So, if you screw up and you lose a character, that's it. You don't get them back. Any work that you've put in on them, it's gone.
Got that one. We've got this place locked down.
These guys were soldiers. You still think this is funny, Vince? No, Sergeant. No way.
Doghouse to Greyhound 1. We're showing that asset is not at your position.
Confirmed, sir. No one here matches the ID. Alive or dead.
Well then, expand your search to the surrounding buildings.
Yes, sir. Greyhound 1 out. Listen up. We're gonna search these structures for friendlies. So check your fire. Hold on. I don't think we're clear.
So we're gonna see what we find in here. We should find some food. Yeah, we found a MRE. Yes, I know it has the appearance of a Twinkie. Nothing wrong with that. MRE is a meal that's ready to eat. MRE, meal ready to eat. That is the ex-military in me. That's another reason why I love Lifeline, is that I am a former soldier, and so Lifeline,
Anybody home?
it just feels to
One's
me
clear.
it's a callback to my military days.
That was an impressive stroke of good fortune.
So I'm encumbered right now, which basically means that I will I'll drain stamina faster when I do things like running or swinging my weapon at a zombie.
Hello? You must be Dr. Thomas Horn. We're here to get you out.
I'm not sure that I should.
Doghouse actual to Greyhound 1. That helicopter is moments from your position. We need you to move.
Roger. We're loading up the asset now.
Oh, thank God. I mean, that's good news, Greyhound 1. They're scratching at the damn gates over here. The sooner you get him in the air, the sooner we can all get the fuck out. Now go!
So they're going to act like time is of the essence. Time is not of the essence with this particular mission. I can actually wait a while with this mission, and I typically do. I search the surrounding areas, and I make oh, crap. Now see, this could be troublesome, because we have 4 here. But see, we've got a good enough team on my side that I could take care of that relatively easily. Not too much of a problem. And we can load these materials up in the truck. That is usually what I actually spend this first mission doing, is I scout out the surrounding area, load up all this extra stuff. Because as you can see, I'll open it up again because for some reason it didn't stay. So I have no resources and I'm low on just about everything else. Now I found a thing of fuel and I found 2 things of materials, which is great. That's really beneficial to me, but we're gonna see if I can wrangle me up some food from in here. So let's go find some food. Maybe. So everything you do makes noise, and noise attracts zombies, so that's why... And that's the only thing I got out of that. That's disappointing.
We're clear.
That's why you gotta be careful where you drive, because you will bring a horde of zombies in your wake. We have a medical clinic. I actually think that I could use some medical supplies. Plus, we get to kill some zombies here. There are certain achievements for killing zombies using certain things. I don't have many achievements on this game, just because most of my work is on the Xbox 360 version. But that's one of the reasons I am playing on this, because I can't record from my Xbox. I can only do a live stream. I don't like doing live streams with my internet. There we go.
Can't carry that much.
So we found some... What did we find? Was it ammo? I didn't think that I found ammo, but maybe I did. But we've got other stuff in here that we can potentially scope out.
I can still hear something.
Oh, here we go. This is the other searchable thing. After this, we will probably go ahead and head back to the base. I'd like to get some more food, but... Yep, there's another medicine resource. Okay, guys, you need to move. They're not gonna move. This game does have some glitches, just as a fair warning. It does have issues, but to me, the issues are so minor that occasionally one will pop up that will, it'll kind of take me out of the experience like that. That doesn't take me out of the experience right there. I really want some food. We have, that's pizzeria. Let's, what is this? Is that a bar? No, it's a bicycle shop. Oh yeah, it is a bar. It has a sign that says bicycle shop. But that's fine, because this place should have food. And that'll actually show us up with a little bit of everything, except for ammo, which ammo resources are really easy to come by anyways. And I don't even get anything out of that. Wow. I mean, I got stuff out of it, but not what I wanted or needed. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I might end up destroying the sledgehammer. I rarely use sledgehammers anyways, just because of how heavy they are. That it's way too much swinging. And see, I'm gonna hightail it out of here now, because that fills up our truck. Alright, with 6 resources. Vehicles have different slots, so like almost all of your pickup trucks, if not all of your pickup trucks, have 6 slots. The station wagon has 6 slots. I believe the police cruiser has 6 slots as well. And then like some of these other sporty little cars will have considerably less. I might want to come over here and just clean some house. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. I thought there were zombies on this road, but I guess there aren't at the moment. Yes, vehicle slots. The other nice thing, they added this in, I believe, Title Update 4, is the ability that you can just park your truck. Well, first you could put stuff in the back of vehicles. And then that you can park those vehicles
2 minutes. Where are you
and
out of here? I mean, does it
in
really
a parking
matter?
spot, and
We're
it
taking you
unloads
to
it
HQ.
automatically for you.
Apparently, your research is our best hope for curing this thing.
Let me spell it out. I'm infected. One of those things bit me. I'm a dead man. You're wasting your time.
I'm not here to decide who's a waste of time. I'm here to get you out.
What if I turn while we're airborne? Attack the pilot. Bring us all down. What good did I do then?
Hey, whoa!
My time is up. Use your helicopter to save somebody else.
Doctor, no!
And he killed himself. That's
So
another
I
thing.
guess
This
we
game
call
does
off the
not
Minutemen.
shy away from things like that. We have way too many
Who
hordes.
gave that
apparently.
doctor access to a weapon?
We have a lot of dead soldiers here, sir. We're now securing all weapons we can find.
Well, it's too fucking late now, isn't it? Why don't you just hand your rifles over to the Zeds? Save us all some trouble.
Sir, what's the plan now?
Just stand by while I unfuck this problem you've created.
Sir, this entire area is exposed to the enemy. Our ammo won't last forever.
Shore up your position, soldier. Long as you don't fuck it up any worse, we can keep you supplied by air. Just stand by and don't let anyone else die. Doghouse out.
How bad is it out there?
Now this is the other thing I love about Lifeline. So I can order in a supply drop. So like I need materials, so I'm gonna order in a material supply drop. This thing is telling me that we have too many
Just
hordes.
received a request for assistance on a supply run. Transmitting coordinates now.
But we only have one horde, so why it's giving me the too many hordes, I do not know. But we're gonna go pick up supplies with this soldier. Wait for my supply drop to hit, because once my supply drop hits, I'll build a couple more things around my base. So this person is like right down here.
Hey, over here! I found a stash of supplies. Mind helping me bring this stuff back to base? Almost done. A lot of this looks like it's worth taking.
So we're relatively safe at the moment from zombies.
Thanks for coming to get me. I'm ready to leave now.
Okay, so now we just need to get
Zombies
the
on
hell
our
out of
six.
here.
Stay alert.
Now, I want to check out this warehouse. Just because it's bound to have stuff that I'll need, like material resources.
Keep an eye out to the left.
Yep.
That was an impressive stroke of good fortune.
Okay, so now I'm fatigued, which means that my character has been exploring for a while, and they have less stamina. They'll also build, or they'll use up more stamina whenever they swing a weapon or anything. So we got another resource, or another material resource, which is good because each one of those I believe is 15. So I can definitely use those back at my base. There should be some fuel, which is now we've got Zeds somewhere around here. Yeah, here they are.
Got that one.
So yeah, you can see that. I didn't even do very much, but it used up a lot of my stamina. We're going to come in here and see. I still have stuff I can search for in here. And I have a feeling I know where it is too. Which actually involves coming back out here. That right there is probably my favorite animation in this game. Oh, see, that's a lot of Zeds over here.
Zombies on our 6. Stay alert.
Now, hopefully this person can handle this for a second.
Can't carry that much. No room for that.
So I got stuff there, but I didn't get stuff there.
Heads up. Zombies on our left.
So you can see how in large numbers these zombies, not even large numbers, in medium numbers these things can be very troublesome.
Break its fucking skull!
Especially like right now where I'm out of stamina. They can be very, very dangerous, and the damage that they can do, like I said, there's permadeath in this game, so the damage they can do is long lasting, and they can ruin a playthrough for you if you're not careful, because like I have only been using this one character. Now I will swap out here in a second, just for
Thanks for the company.
yeah, there we
Make
go.
sure all this gets to the right place.
So we've got the field workshop. We're gonna set up that.
We just received a request for assistance on a supply run. Transmitting coordinates now.
So we're gonna switch to this character here. She has
Sir, we've located Army personnel in need of assistance. Transmitting coordinates now.
Doghouse actual to Greyhound 1. Come in.
This is Greyhound 1. We've fortified a position at the LZ. New outpost uses call sign Black Friday.
All right, Black Friday. You've got new orders. I'm putting together a list of people who work with Dr. Horn. People who knew his research and might be able to make a difference. If any of them are alive, then maybe we can still salvage this thing.
Just tell us where to go.
First up is his ex-wife, Julian Horn. She's a surgeon at University Medical. She was being ground evac'd on the other side of town. But the way the highways are jammed up, we think she's stranded. Get to her last known location, track her down, and bring her in. Doghouse out.
So I'm gonna go rescue this soldier first, just because you always need people. Like, people are the most important resource in State of Decay, because, especially in Lifeline, just because of you can send people out to do things. Let's go ahead. We'll finish off this little horde member here. We'll save this soldier. We'll drive back. I think they are actually in this police station. So we're gonna run in here. They are.
What's your status? We're all that's left of our unit. We could use some orders, sir.
So there's 2 soldiers there, which is great. That is out freaking standing. Apparently this isn't a searchable place because this is somebody's home. That is one downside, because police station has a lot of good stuff. But we'll go ahead, we will drop these people off at home and then go rescue the, wow, that was stupid of me. Go rescue the high value target. And if you guys are coming to this video from one of the Pokemon videos, or if you're just at this video, I please welcome you. Please check out some of the other videos on this channel.
All right, this ain't the Hilton.
There we go.
Secure your trash and COPS for your duty assignments.
So we've rescued those 2 people. Now we have to go save Julian Horn. Yes, please check out some of the other things that I have on this channel. I love doing this sort of stuff. I love doing this this recording stuff. I don't want to go search for stuff that I need right now. I'm trying to save up for the generator, because the generator really helps out. Workshop's almost up anyways, so I'm not worried about it at the moment. You can see I set up a bunch of traps around my base. I did that because we will probably be encountering a siege here before too long, which is kind of what we saw at the very beginning, except that that was kind of a beginner siege. That was a siege for dummies, so to speak. They get much worse. And they always happen right before a really big drop comes in, so either I'm dropping people off and a helicopter's coming in, or I believe if I order the... okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and build this generator. I believe if I order the most expensive supply drop, that also triggers a siege, but I don't quite remember. Like I said, it has been a while since I played Lifeline. I've been kind of hooked on Breakdown for a while, especially on the Xbox version. I played a little bit of Breakdown on PC version, but not a whole lot. So here we go with this.
Hey, are you here for us? We have a medevac down the road. We're looking for Dr. Julian Horn. Thomas Horn's wife? Ex-wife. Ugh, like it matters. Yes, please, get us out of here. So this is about Tom? I'm sorry, Dr. Horn. Your husband is dead. Ex-husband.
Oh, and that's a feral.
Oh, God. The brass thought you might know something about his research. Something that could help us. I'm a surgeon. I didn't have time to listen to Tom's obsessive theories. He practically papered our house with... Oh, crap. You don't want me. You want his notes. The house isn't too far from here. I'll show you where to go.
So that thing that was just running to us on all fours, that's a feral zombie. Now, one of those alone can kill a character. If you are not careful, feral zombie essentially means death. If you are careful, a feral zombie can still inflict some pretty severe injuries on you and make it incredibly difficult for you to continue with that character. Juggernauts are probably the worst. We'll probably see some of those whenever we hit our first siege, which that's probably about as far as I'll play today, is to that very first siege. Boomers, I don't know if they're boomers, spitters, volatile ones, however you want to call them. They're not horrible. They can be dealt with quite easily, actually. I hate the cutscenes that do this, where it just
That's your house.
takes you out of your vehicle. It starts
Hey, I can help clear them out.
spinning.
I'm in the reserves. Trained at Fort Sam Houston.
Outstanding. You've got this.
Now that's another little thing that I absolutely love was Fort Sam Houston. So I did my medical training at Fort Sam Houston. That is medics. Oh, now I know why there's so many here. So I've got a gun that apparently has so much recoil, the game feels necessary to tell me just how much recoil it has. So here we have an infestation. That's what this was. That was why I was freaking out for a second. Because infestations can be very dangerous and very difficult to deal with.
Alright, I think I know where I stuck his notes. How many times did I tell him to clean out his crap?
But we've cleared it,
I want to make it out alive.
so we don't have to worry about it. So now we just search the area.
That was an impressive stroke of good fortune.
So I've picked up some food, which is always good. And now we've got a zombie in here. We got a few zombies in here.
We're good.
Okay.
Greyhound 1 to Black Friday. We're en route with Dr. Horn. Let Doghouse know we're
I'm
ready
actually
for
going to leave the rest of that
extraction.
stuff here.
Greyhound 1. Might want to hurry back. We're seeing a lot of movement around here.
Why would that make us want to hurry back?
So yeah, you guys can see that now, that my threat level just jumped from 1 to 3. That means that a siege is coming. Sieges are bad, very, very bad. And I want to avoid a siege as much as possible, despite the fact that it's actually literally impossible to avoid one. So what I end up doing is I just go back. I probably need to swap this gun out because this gun has way too much recoil.
Greyhound 1, this is
Yeah,
Black Friday.
so you guys
have a
can see
visual on you now. You better
the
go find
under
us back to
siege.
base. We have
I
a-
may not even have
a
time
situation
to
developing.
do this, but I have defenses set up around my base for a reason. So we go ahead, we park over
Doctor,
here.
Keep away from the gates. Stay where I can see you, all right? You get in trouble?
We will
I
drop
wanna know
this
about it.
off, and
Sir, we've set up a watchtower where
that's
you
a
can see
9
the whole
mil. So
Good. We'll need more firepower than we have on hand. I'll take that position and call in fire support.
so there we go. Now here we go. We are going to have the siege.
Boom, baby!
So they're starting out over here.
Contact north.
So that's the reason I keep the propane tanks. I typically like to save them for juggernauts, but when you got a feral running at you, you can kind of go with what you can go with. So see, that was an easy siege. Because the first siege is always going to be kind of easy to deal with. Everything after just gets worse.
Black Friday to Doghouse, we have Julian Horn in the air with a stack of her husband's notes.
Roger that, Black Friday. Better than we hoped for. Hold your position, wait for the next name on the list.
Roger that, sir.
You've been effective enough that I'm allocating some assets to back you up. Drone recon, airstrikes, they're standing by for you. Doghouse out.
Now, I need to go find the stuff that I'm missing for my my
Sir,
base.
you may want to hear this. I picked it up over the radio.
Hello, everybody. This is Vienna Cho, the last voice of Danforth. If you're listening, I'm here to help you survive. In case you didn't notice, the army pulled out of the city hours ago. They finally found a problem they couldn't kill, so they ran away. But you know what? I've got a police scanner, a ham radio, and a satellite phone. So if you're stuck, Get me on the line and I'll get the word out. Together, we'll get out of here alive.
You know, if we're close to one of her people, we might be able to bring him in.
Maybe, but our orders are about the big picture. I'm not sure if one civilian with a mic changes that.
So my weapon's damaged now, which is lucky because I have my spare. But when a weapon becomes damaged, it'll have that yellow symbol. Let's go ahead and drop this off
I
there.
found what we needed.
And that basically means that if I continue to use it, I will break it. But if I do something like stick it in my supply locker, and I have a workshop, which just built, right here, I'm actually going to upgrade that, and the field medic. Once I build those, it will repair. Well, the workshop will repair my weapons. Obviously, the field medic, kind of what it sounds like, it will repair my people. That is a lot of roaring, and I don't like that one bit. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where that truck had gone to. Apparently that truck went over here. There's the feral that I blew up earlier. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to pick up this last little item and that I need for my base. I'd probably call that a day. I don't want to burn you guys out too much, too fast. So we will go ahead. What do we have over here? We are going to see what we have in here. Kind of also have to keep an eye out. I don't think I'll have anything coming in from behind me. It's the stuff on the other side of the store that I'm worried about.
That was an
And there we go.
stroke of good fortune.
So we're going to leave everything else left in here. At least for right now. Yeah, we're doing good on everything except for ammo and the weapons. So we're actually... Or rather, ammo and the resources, the materials. So we're going to go ahead and request an ammo drop. It does take up influence, which does kind of suck, but... Again, what are you going to do? You can't do anything about it. So we just got to go with the flow.
I found what we needed.
So there we go. So one thing I always do before I do anything else is let me see. Well, I can't switch out to them. Okay, so I'm gonna swap out. I do this because changing people forces the game to save, and then I can actually exit and not have to worry about it. So This is going to be episode 1 of the State of Decay series. I don't know if I'm always going to be playing Lifeline, so each episode of the series might kind of be standalone, where you don't need to worry about it, or worry about what happened previously. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm going to see how I feel about it. I will actually probably throw this up tonight. This is Monday night. I was going to throw up some Pokemon earlier, but I got busy. And then by the time I got to tonight, I was just like, why don't I just go ahead and record a State of Decay? But if you guys have any comments, any suggestions, any things you'd like to see me play, please leave that in the comment description below. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Every little bit helps out. And we will see you guys next time. Tommy out.